Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have got a new car. We have got the Associated B6.4. Thought to change it up a bit, nothing wrong with the LD2, quite enjoying it, having quite a good period at the moment, doing alright with the LD2, but there's always room for improvement. So thought to be a good idea, try a new car, and that's what we've gone for, the Associated B6.4. I've heard this is a bit more consumer friendly. Don't have to do as many changes. It's quite an all-round good runner. So yeah, I've got a few upgrades and spares for it. We've got spare front and rear arms. I'll be putting the XE Run 6.5 motor in it, running at 7.5 in the LD2. Kind of want a bit more speed, so I thought I'd go for the 6.5. Can always reduce it down a bit. Got an SRT servo for it, standard profile, try and get some weight into the front. Got an Easy Run XR10 Pro ESC that we'll be putting in it, and I've got a Sanwa 493i receiver. Got a few upgrades for it. I'll be following a setup sheet that I got from the Associated website. It's Marcus Kerup, or however you pronounce it, but yeah, so I'm going to follow that setup sheet. Racing at Roger Wood meeting this weekend. We got some springs for it, got blue rears and orange fronts. That's what it says on the setup sheet. That's what I've gone for. I've got a carbon fibre servo mount for it, just to bling it up a little bit. We'll be running a ball diff in it. Always run a ball diff on AstroTurf. So yeah, part number 91992. Ball diff. Got rear ball stud mount, blue. Kind of like the channel colour. So yeah, got some pistons here, the stock pistons. And isn't a very good consumer friendly setup, so we've got 3 times 1.7mm pistons, and we got 3.1.6. I think I might have to drill them out 0.1 millimeter, so I'll probably put 1.6s in the front and 1.7s in the rear. Got this just because it was available, aluminium wing mount brace set. I think that just goes on the rear wing. Got aluminium differential height inserts, just why not. Got 2 of them, some for the 4-wheel drive, some for the 2-wheel drive, so I've got 2 packs of them. I've got the aluminium steering bell cranks in Team Associated blue. Got aluminium rear hubs, and we've got the aluminium steering rack. Yeah, and also last but not least, we have got the Racing 25 tooth aluminium servo horn. So yeah, I'm gonna jump straight into it, do photos of the build, stop and have a chat when I reach certain points, but yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. Get the chassis done, get the front end on, get the side rails on, and then when we come back, all that good stuff will be done, boys. So as always, thanks for tuning in. Let's do this.
What?
And there you go, boys. Front end, very simple but effective design. Quite happy with that. Little problem I've got is the servo. The ball's kind of catching on the underneath of this ever so slightly, so I've just had to ream it out with a knife. I don't know if that's kind of like it's obviously a problem with the servo horn. It says it's compatible, so I don't know, but yeah, there's the front end. Practically done. Now we're moving on to bag 2. We're already on bag 2, but we're doing bag 2. Get the front arms on, front shock tower, front hubs, C-blocks, Yeah, so when we come back, the front end will practically be done. Yeah, boys. And there you go, guys, there's the front end basically done. One little mistake I made is I had the arms on the wrong way around, because I'm used to the shocks being at the front, not the opposite way around like they are on this. Be interesting to see if there's any aluminium knuckles or C-hubs, but I've never seen anyone break them, so yeah, looks like a nice strong front end. So now we're going on to bag 4, step 1, which is getting that back end, starting the back end. So we're going to get the back arms on, get the hinge pin spacers in. Gonna follow that setup sheet just to make sure I get the same settings as that. Then it's starting the gear diff, but we're not putting the gear diff in it. I might still build it. No, I think I'll leave it. Yeah, so we're gonna start the ball diff and get that in, and then it's a case of starting that rear transmission. So it shouldn't be that long now until it's done, to be honest, not much to it. So yeah, let's crack on. And there you go, guys, back gearbox done. Back gearbox, there's only one gearbox, but yeah, got that ball diff in there, really nice. Follow the video on YouTube just about how to set it up and just get it right. Nice, seems like a nice diff. Slipper clutch, get it set up in the car, and then we'll adjust the slipper clutch and adjust the ball diff and all that. They give you a little like thing, blocker, dust preventer to go in the bolt side of the ball diff, but I've not put it in. And I think I've also got the ball diff in the wrong way around. You want to put your bolt on the spare gear side, so I'll just have to whip that off and turn it around. Yeah, you want the bolt on the spare gear side, so I'll just whip that out. But yeah, apart from that, pretty much nice and easy. Nice, and it seems like a nice little gearbox. So swap that diff round, and then we'll get it on the chassis. Then it's a case of getting the rear hubs on, the drive shafts in, get the turnbuckles all set, and then we're moving on to the shocks. Yeah, boys, do that next. And here we go, boys. Shocks on, motor in. Thing I love about these shocks is just how good they feel, and the fact that they're held on by bolts, not ball joints. You're not going to have a ball joint pop off and ruin your race. So yeah, I'm going to get the electrics in, get some tyres on, set the camber, neutralise the steering, all that good stuff, and when we come back the chassis will be finished. And there we go, guys, I'm going to call that finished. Absolutely lovely build, loved every minute of it. Really easy car to put together. Suspension feels lovely and flush. Definitely think that putting them 3-hole pistons in it made the world of difference. Everyone kind of like says online it's what you've got to do. So yeah, set the camber up and got the steering neutralised. Only thing left to do now is the body. So when we come back, that'll be done. And there she is, guys. Doesn't that look absolutely smart? It's not going to stay this nice forever. But yeah, really happy with that. So next time I'm going to be running it is at the Roger Wood Memorial meeting at Bury this Sunday. It looks like it's going to be a wet one, so I'll probably be running silvers. This is pretty much set up for the dry, but I don't really make much difference to my cars. I don't really change much, just put some silvers on. But yep, car feels lovely. So yep, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.